and welcome back to Kelio60 Plays Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time we finished up a couple of cleaning up for Colony 6. This time we are continuing on. If you remember the end of that part, I said I was going to do a live stream. At the end of the day on Monday, I did, and it went up at the same time as this video, where I finished getting the last item for Colony 6 in between when I recorded Monday's part and the live stream, and also got the money during the session as well as leveled somewhat. So now I am level 89 as Shulk, 88 as Melia, 78 as... Excuse me, I just remembered I forgot to remove something from Shulk again. It's that, E for Defense 6. But, as I was saying, completed most of the enemy types around. Got some... we did... most of that session was strictly reclaiming Alchemoth. This time, though, as I said, we're continuing on, and today, I'm proud to say, shall be the final part of the last session, the last part of the base Xenoblade 1 story. Now, Friday will most likely, there will still most likely be a Xenoblade part Friday, and that will be the next game, which is Future Connected, which is a continuation of the Xenoblade 1 story.
If we proceed from here, we will be unable to return.
And our next to final fight is...
Yes, I'm ready.
Dixon.
Aren't you scared?
Aren't you scared?
I said no. But still, we must go on.
Agreed. We know what we're fighting for.
We decided ages ago.
Dunban?
Oh, sorry. I just got caught up in the moment.
Come on, Dunban.
Right, let's go. Time.
But as I was saying, this is final part. This is finale of Xenoblade 1. This will be a decent chunk of time. I have some basis for how long it will potentially be, and it will probably be about an hour 10. Unfortunately, maybe lower to an hour because the playlist I had did a couple more things before heading into the Dixon fight. So, note that. But this will be a longer than normal part due to the fact that it is going to be the finale part. Oh, well, Juju's dead. Oh, and it's a Zord type. A Zord type face mechon. But it seems to have all of Zord's original voice lines.
They're on our side now. There used to be Homs, all of them. They may look different, but they all want the same thing as us. Juju, let's go.
All right.
Wait. Juju gets saved by the very thing that he's probably scared of. Well, anyways, let's continue on. You may notice on the back of Shulk is a different Monado. I ended up getting the last 2 items required for the replica free. So this is the most powerful, the highest attack strength Monado you can come across in game. This is the pinnacle weapon with a max attack of 999 for attack plus. Not really needing attack plus, but you could get 9,900 with this specific Monado type.
Just shut up and let me kill you.
We'll never do that.
Just as I
And here's Dixon talking about
couldn't have it
having a
my
fight.
way. I've been working for Lord Zanza since the beginning. I raised you purely so he could live on.
I know. And I must thank you for granting me such power. It's all down to you that I'm standing here, ready for you now.
Enough talk, boy.
What is Dixon doing? Oh, that
Dixon,
is an enemy.
if you're so determined to stop us, then we will kill you.
Level 80 with... oh yeah, it's only paralysis. So if you have a paralysis debuff freezes, you'd be fine. Just note, you're gonna have issues. But currently my attack, auto attack strength is equal at a full 1,491 because of an attack stability, which boosts the min of that. Oh, wow. We're already at the midway point of the fight.
This is getting boring. You worms are no match for me. I see you've inherited Mayneth's power.
Not her power.
Huh?
I've inherited her memories. That's why I fight you.
Fiora,
Memories, huh? And what good are those meant to be?
What good at memories?
Use memories to kill anyone.
Why are you fighting? You're helping Zanza to create a world where nothing exists. What could you possibly hope to get out of it?
Only those with power have the right to decide such things.
You're wrong.
Zanza just tells me where to fight and I fight. And that's how I like it.
Man,
Is that your reason for fighting?
It's the only reason.
that is definitely a mercenary style way of thinking.
Peoples of Bionis and Mechonis could live hand in hand. You will never get away with this.
Is that right? Then what are you gonna do about it? In that feeble body?
Wait, did that just turn into a gun?
That body doesn't have a Monado anymore. Who knows how much life it's got in it? Hey, better say goodbyes.
it can't be.
I'm fine. I'll carry on fighting beside you until the very end.
Fiora,
Well then, we better make this quick. What's that? Little boy lost his Monado and can't do a thing without it.
Be careful.
Well, you can't. It's time to learn your play.
Thanks, Melia.
Melia! Stand up, Fiora! Did you not say that you wanted to be with Shulk? Do not throw your life away for this scoundrel!
She's right. You have to take what you want. There's no point in dying.
Oh, hi, Ryan.
Shulk, show him what you're made of. Come on, man. You don't need the Monado to take down this piece of scum. Ah.
No, Ricky, no. Ricky, no, Shulk, brave. Ricky want to see the
My God.
real hero pon.
Real power comes from within. Believe in your own
Man,
true
Ricky's face. I'm sorry, but Ricky's face in that scene, because it's so up close, definitely does not fit with that armor.
Shulk. It's time, Shulk. Let's finish this.
I will not fail. With your faith in me and our strength combined, we can do this.
Sir, you ever gonna make this worth my while? Huh?
Weird.
Can't be. That power.
Oh, they're around.
I won't give you that chance to use that power. That's gonna cost you.
As I said, it's still the paralysis type, so if you're worried about the spike, don't be. It only seems to really affect your auto attacks more than anything. Good job. Actually, that looked a little delayed. This fight isn't horrible. I say that as I'm 10 levels higher, but at this point I think it assumes you're gonna be 10 levels higher. You're probably gonna hit 10 levels higher by this point, so I assume the game already assumes that. And that's why it's the paralysis types. Because if you didn't get any good debuff gems at this point, you're probably screwed over. So technically max level I'd say is about 80, maybe a little higher to just 82 just probably to deal with his spike. And there we go. Down goes Dixon. And that's voice for Dixon.
Without the Monado. Face me. Stand and fight.
Still got some fight in you then. I'm done. I'm going home.
Dixon.
I'm done. I'm going home.
I just
Going
want
home.
the power of a god. This martyr stuff's not for me. Go. I ain't gonna risk my life to stop ya.
Get back here! You expect us to let you go? What?
Enough. It's Sansa we're after, not him.
That is true. It is Sansa, not Dixon, that they're after. He still has the line through his chest though, so that's probably not a good sign.
Damn. How'd that kid get so strong? I ain't gonna let you see me die. I won't give you the satisfaction of victory.
I don't think if he even saw you die, Shulk would ever see that as a victory. I think Shulk already knows that. All he has to hear is that final drop of the cigar. Dang. Oh, look, another cutscene. Visions. But that's where the apparently that's where the vision ends.
Now that I possess both Monados, I should be at one with the passage of fate. Why does the vision end here? Huh? So Dixon has passed. Lorithia too. How can this be? Are Telethia growing weak? How could they be defeated by such worthless mortals?
This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
No need for gods.
Has no need for gods. There is no world without a god. This world belongs to me.
Are you sure? Why is there a red line heading to... It looks like Saturn.
Where are we?
What happened? At nighttime. Is Ricky have bad dream?
Look down. Look at all the stars.
We're not on Bionis anymore.
You look down. Fiora just looks straight ahead. You don't even have to look down. You have to look straight ahead. Landmark, Saturn. Okay. I cannot save at this point. So, where I saved... There is the last point of saving. Something's up in front of me, though. Looks like a hologram. Mumkar Spirit Mumkar, level 79. Okay. Let's have some fun. You're a spirit, though, so... Yeah, he's a spirit, not a face Macon, so he's taking damage. He's taking standard damage from Ricky and Melia. Oh god. I mean, I am 10 levels higher than this thing, but didn't drop anything. I can't hit Y, so I can't warp. I'm actually going to change my equipment. It's for a very specific reason. I will be going to Agni because I don't really... Well, I like Agni. It's not my preferred type. I'd rather have pure attack. But, as soon as you head to this point, note... Oh, we're at Jupiter now. Spirit Sword, level 78. That's kind of weak. At this point in the game. But, my suggestion, if you are watching this before getting to this point, and haven't gone in yet, get a Monado, another replica Monado other than the original one you receive. Let's just say even there are some ending choices for it that do not give it anything that you'd want for it. Oh, it just went down as soon as it hit about half.
Who's a brave boy?
Melia, are you feeling okay?
It looks like a Telethia, so I have to assume Loriphia's spirit. No, it's just a Telethia spirit. I would have to assume it's Lorifia, though. Lorifia, Callian, Telethia. It's definitely not a typical Telethia type, though. No, I got all my health back. After I'm also not getting any XP from these fights. Very weird. I think I'm at Mars, though. And the next one should be final. This one should be final. Oh, nope. Still got one more. This is the moon. Spirit Gatto. Okay, then it might not. That might have been the original Telethia you fight, and wait, this one's not even fighting back. Hang on, it didn't even move. Not taking damage. Oh, well, I missed. It keeps missing, so. Oh. Just barely didn't get that down. Laser bullet was probably the only thing that could hit me. But this one has a red thing, so I assume cutscenes.
It's beautiful.
Is that a ball of water?
Is that a ball of water?
Finally made it, Shulk.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
I cannot wait to see which path you choose. Let
Oh,
us
it's
meet
Albus.
again after you have made your choice.
A ball of water. After the moon. Oh, probably Earth. Yep. Looks like we're in combat. Hello, Zanza. You look a little different than the previous cutscene.
Welcome, Shulk. That voice. It's Zanza.
What is that weird design?
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium. However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power.
Maineth's Monado.
Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire. There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed, Shulk. You were of more use to me than any of my disciples. Now that I have the Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple.
Definitely looks like the merging of Bionis and Mechonis. Life and machine.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings!
Playthings?
Yes! You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren, after they had transformed into Telethia.
What are you talking about? A Telethia is a high Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a primitive life form, the high Entia.
That doesn't sit well.
They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food. Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entia still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me? I was merely resting there for a while. I was wounded in the battle with Mayneth's vessel. I simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born. Until I was born. Precisely. I intended to inhabit
And
your body.
he questions it and then goes immediately back into a fighting stance.
However,
Sorry for ruining this cutscene, but my god, it's a little all over the place.
Mayneth.
you did a great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple. Shulk.
Never! I don't want to be your vessel or your disciple. I just want to live my life as a Homs in a world without you.
That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain limited.
Vision of mortals will
Using one's power
remain
to change
limited.
the world. That is a right possessed only by gods.
Is that why you laid waste to Mechonis?
Of course. Along with the beings called Machina, who followed Mayneth. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship. But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Mayneth chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as I suspected, it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will soon be over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world. Just as I have done many times before.
We will not allow it. We cannot.
Many times before.
We will stop you.
How many worlds have you created so far? Oh, I guess I could still use the other Monado beforehand, but that is it's essentially a feed for what is to happen. Sansa Guardians. Take out these guys first before dealing with Sansa, because like any like fight like this, having multiple enemies on the field can in fact lead to issues, so take care of these first. Watch out, Monado Eater. These guys do spawn with Monados and whatnot, so they will attack with Monado arts. Minato right. Miss. He is technically red, so he should have a higher speed and whatnot, but he doesn't seem to act that way. Seems to only be very few attacks. Ah, I missed it. Don't turn your back to Shulk. What kind of god are you? You should know better. If you're a god, you should know you should never turn your back to Shulk for a backslash opportunity. Destroy everything with an unimaginable power. Yeah, that power would seem very imaginable. A Telethia.
Now, behold the true form of a united world.
Yeah, united world. What's united about that? Another chance to change equipment if you need to. I'm only learning now which was how far you need to take this. Okay, if you like a version of the replicas, it's up to that one that you need to wait till you swap which Minato you're using. If you have multiple replicas. Man, he's got so many buffs. I'm merely talking about Ricky because Ricky definitely has it. Oh. Titan Bazooka. Thank you, Ricky. Okay. Just gotta get behind. Oh, he's toppled. Go for in for the He didn't stay toppled, but he got toppled. Bionis Buster, surprisingly, is not a standard attack. Or only is a standard attack. I think this fight is this portion of the fight is the last one you want. It's the one you don't want. The Minato of choice you don't really care to bring into, especially New Game Plus. Okay, I still have the buff. Yeah, I haven't used a single Minato art yet. Iconis Buster. Oh, get Ricky. I see a Zanza Guardian. Okay, he's using Minato Heal. And unique typing. Not a shield. But that's not how shield works. Heal. Melia. Melia has the better. Black hole doesn't do anything. Oh, got to the point where the game said.
How can you have visions? You no longer possess the Minato.
How can I have visions? What visions? I haven't seen one spawn.
It shows me my enemy. It reveals the future I must change.
The future we see is not set in stone. There are infinite possibilities based on the paths we choose. You should be well aware of this notion. For that is how you have always existed.
That is a right for gods, and gods only!
Gods and gods only. Why should we care?
What's important isn't whether you can see the future or not. It's the will to make a choice, and the strength to seize your destiny. Our time has come. Our destiny is our own!
Ah, that looks weird.
Can it be? A Monado?
It is
And say hello to the
every living being has the freedom
next
to choose the
weapon.
path they walk. And that is the future.
A third Monado has appeared. How can this have happened? You are mere mortals!
And third Monado. And this is why I say swap whichever Monado you don't care for and not to keep the original. Especially if you want to do New Game Plus. Okay. So, I will put down everything that was originally there. Attack stability plus 39. Now, 3 is essentially just Monado 2 all over again. Where is all my... Where's everything I had on the other Monado? The, Abyss. There's Abysses right there. That was an Abyss. And the other one should be... There's another weapon gem. Oh, Art Seal. No, was it Art Seal? Auto attack. Okay. Yeah, this is what I had on the other one. So this essentially is similar stats to the Monado Abyss. Oh, I got... Apparently skills were reached. Oops. I decided not to finish everything, but Monado 3, the true power of the Monado has been revealed, and is the most powerful form of the Monado. Same as all the replicas, and damage is increased by times your level, and it with attack plus can reach above level 90. Or 9,000. It can literally hit the level cap. One of the few weapons to be able to do it. I'll go run Black Hole. Buster. Not Black Hole. I can't use Black Hole. That's the enemy's attack. There we go. But there is Zanza done. And there's enough room for everybody to walk over to Shulk.
The power of a god cannot be overcome.
Zanza, this is the providence of the world. Even gods are merely beings restricted to the
Hello,
limited
Alvis.
power
Welcome back.
earned by providence. That power, although great, is not unlimited.
That voice. Albus! How dare you disobey me! Ah!
I am Monado. I was here at the beginning, and I will proclaim the end.
But that's impossible.
Shulk, it is time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza, or does it belong to you?
That is something I decided long ago. That's simple. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny. All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Looks like this is slightly modified.
This is my home.
Your home.
Hello, Albus.
Let's begin the experiment. Whose voice was that?
It is Zanza, before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
No! The results have not been confirmed! It's too dangerous!
Oh god.
And that voice? It's Mayneth. Ridiculous! It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe. Once,
God.
only God could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine.
I don't think it actually ever says Klaus in the original. I don't think it ever says Klaus in the original game.
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity of a single man that destroyed the universe and created a new one.
Destroyed the universe.
Your world was born. And so, two gods came into existence. Zanza and Mayneth were lonely, so they created life in their own image.
And that was how we were born.
As the world advanced to each further stage, it was inherited by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza faded. Zanza feared this. In order to escape his own annihilation, he wished for a world in a perpetual cycle of destruction and recreation.
Bionis being filled with life, and the Telethia coming to wipe it out. It was all Zanza.
That does not look like any area I've been to currently.
The truth of the matter is that he longed for friendship.
And it definitely has root areas.
His future and our future. It might have been possible for them to coexist.
Correct. However, that time has passed. The old god was defeated by the new god that he himself created.
New god?
Yes. That is why I appeared before you, Shulk.
Hello, Albus.
Albus, what are you?
How are you telling me I'm a god?
Computer of a phase transition experiment facility, but that will mean little to you. To you, I am a machine. That is my original form.
Alvis?
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will ask you, its new god. What is your wish? Will you allow the world to continue to stagnate? Or will you allow it to evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
Too right. You're great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Everyone.
Whoa,
Look,
how did the
don't
party
worry,
get here?
Shulk. None of us want to be gods anyway. And I don't really know what the future holds, but we just want to live our life as it comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, crying, sometimes arguing. Sounds all right.
Yes, he's right. And being with the ones we love, that's enough. Even so, we change little by little. Every day is a little different from the last. We do not know what the future will hold.
More fun not knowing. Ricky want to have fun.
Life's little surprises are what makes it great. We don't know what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting. Don't you think?
Yeah. Isn't that called progress? Aren't we all continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah. You're right. Little by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live. That's our world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This world has little time remaining if left in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator.
I wonder why he would say this world's time has very little if left the way it is.
I won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world. And so, what we wish for is a world with no gods.
A world with no god. Is that a new galaxy? A new world? A new universe? What does it mean? Hello, Colony 9. Oh. Hey, Antia with Homs, Napon. Oh, to Machina. Oh, Lenata was there.
Hi, how are you?
Colony 9's definitely way more lively.
Are you trying to kill me? I'm really sorry, Colonel. Sorry? What do you mean, sorry? Squad jumps around the entire colony. 50 laps! Now! Please, Colonel!
Ah yes, that's excellent. So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The The restoration's
Linnea with Faron,
Thanks to Melia
Dixon,
and
and
the High Entia and Machina have some amazing
some other
technology.
of the Machina.
We are happy to help. To live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear. And may it last forever.
May it last forever.
Dunban,
Fiora, what is it?
have you seen Shulk?
Oh,
he just left.
Fiora.
I don't know where he's gone, but he was with Ryan and the others.
Okay, thank you.
Fiora?
Yes?
It's nothing. Good luck.
If it's with Fiora, why are we stuck in a first-person point of view? Oh, she's come to Outlook Park. It's Melia.
If you're looking for Shulk, he is not here.
Amazing! It's like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Wow. You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really? I don't think so. I was just answering your question.
But I know what you mean. You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have. I am grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much.
Still question why we're seeing this in a first-person cam, point of view cam, for Fiora.
Yes. We're happy you're here too. Thanks, Melia. For everything. I'm glad I met you.
And I you.
Almost got it.
Oh, Ryan's fishing. Everybody's in their original outfits, too. Water is salty. Hang on, I didn't realize this was a beach. Hello. Okay. I think her original Xenoblade 1 model looked better in this cutscene. Okay, never mind. the newer design actually just grew on me. All forms of life. I'm sorry. I'm just talking out loud during all these cutscenes, but I like thinking about things like that. Bionis just looks like it's collapsed. It looks also different in some regards. But anyways, that is gonna be it for Xenoblade. Base story Xenoblade 1 stuff for now. I may come back to a couple things later, specifically Heart to Hearts. I'll probably have an extra video on that. But I'll be doing that off screen because character affinity is not that high. I'll also show off some of the other things I hadn't finished before finishing the game. Strictly certain enemies I haven't killed, which are mostly unique monsters, and any extra places that I may have not fully shown off yet. But Friday will be another session, will be the starting of the Future Connected stuff, because I kind of want to go into that fresh off the heels of this, because as I said, this is my first time fully completing it on this game on my own. But a couple things, I have watched the game before, and I've seen especially some parts at the end, but I can't remember. I don't think Mainith's character says "Stop Klaus" in the original. I think she just says "stop." Which is very interesting. But that definitely leads to another thing. And it's not like this time we fell a god. Not only that video, but that line's used in a different game. So, as in reference to Xenoblade 1, Adam Howden doing the voice acting for it too, so it is there. I'll definitely say, I can see why people like this, and kind of feel like Xenoblade 2 is a little lesser. This one, definitely, I'll be honest, I still don't care for Shulk. I think I like him a little better now. I like a lot of the side characters more. A little bit. But this is definitely a story based around the party and its different sections, rather than Xenoblade 2, which was more of the backstory of, say, Xenoblade 1. And a lot more of the surrounding folks' story. But I definitely enjoyed it, and this probably will at least be a once every 2 years sort of game that I come back to. But It's a great game. Sorry if I talked a little bit too much during the cutscenes. I did want to not have an hour of no commentary. But it's weird that, as I said, she said stop Klaus, and I also said Fiora's design threw me off there at the end. It looked a little off because I wasn't used to her hair yet for her original body. Once it fully came out, I was like, okay, never mind, it actually looks nice. Or just when it was just Shulk's Povo point of view of looking at her and staring at her, I actually kind of liked that, but it's definitely that cutscene where I feel the definitive edition definitely has more say than the original one, because a lot of that was barely animated. Sure. But as I said, that's going to be on top of that, I will be going back and showing off a couple other things in terms of New Game Plus, because as I said, some things do change. As I was saying during the fight, New Game Plus, once you get True Monado, is carry-overable to, well, it comes up here, New Game Plus or Continue Playing. Continue Playing leaves where you last saved off. Levels, when carrying things over, all party member abilities, affinity, arts, character levels, art levels. Money is carried over. Key items are not. Can we get those though? Any other items are carried over. Items equipped when the game is cleared are automatically carried over. So, the save is not cared for. Achievement records are carried over. Trials are not. Affinity chart can unfortunately not be carried over. Quests cannot be carried over. You will never get the normal Monado again if you do New Game Plus. I don't know if you actually do just a standard new game, he still gets the normal Monado. That might be new, but any New Game Plus, he will never get the Monado again. However, I did say that also will go for the replica Monado. You will, if you used the replica Monado at end game, you're never getting that Monado form back. Which is why I specifically stated, if you're going to go through this, do one of the ones you get through a quest, because those quests are available again, allowing you to have another form of the Monado. I'm going to save this twice because one is going to be a continuation save file, while the other is going to be a New Game Plus. This one will be deleted later. But anyways, that's it for, as I said, that's it for Definitive Edition. Really enjoyed it, and base storyline, because as I said, Friday, you'll be seeing Future Connected starting to go up. I also kind of did this as a test to see, ooh, new title screen. Dang it. Okay, that is actually I don't know if this changed in the original. This might be new. However, something seems weird here. Specifically on the back end of that major island area, which is formerly the Bionis head. It's just a weird feeling something's wrong there. I might need to check a different cutscene later, but I have a feeling. Oh, you... Throw all my plans out the window. Oh, that was fast. Whoa. But, in case you're wondering, obviously this is pre-upload and editing, but my original plan, if you've noticed my thumbnails for the past couple, are all the time of day. Every 3 parts has a morning, evening, night time of day thumbnail, going for which part came first in a recording session. This part will have the dawn of the Monado as the title screen, as the thumbnail for the video up here on YouTube. You'll already know that because of how when it was uploaded. Well, that was supposed to happen here as well. I say it changed because that title screen is absolutely gorgeous. But anyways, as I said, Friday will be the starting of Future Connected. I did a little test to see what happened before. So there, I'll show this off, actually. Oh, New Game Plus is a separate new game. Okay. Game. Okay. I can at least show this off before we head out, but next time will be most of it, but I don't know full well about the story. Just to see how it works, how it played out differently, which is fine. Now I can try another new game, especially after completing the original, to see if anything has changed, anything changes from that base game, that base save file that would work to my advantage or disadvantage. But, as I said Friday, this will be next, so hope you look forward to that. And, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I know most people probably don't care for RPGs, and especially super long RPGs, but this game was specifically one I wanted to play, and it just so happened to come out right at the end of Xenoblade X. So I have literally done nothing but Xenoblade for about 50% of the year. Granted, I did push it off till about mid-February before I started Xenoblade X. And I think, and also I've been putting out other game content on the side, so like Saturdays you see another Legend of Zelda part. And speaking of which, if you watch me on Twitch, I'm doing some new things there as well. Mainly the fact that from now on, Tuesday at 8 to 10, there will be a game on the Switch or other console that I've never played, and putting a first hour into, or a game I've played a little bit, but want to put maybe I only put 30 minutes into a game. Time to put 2 hours into it. And these will essentially be extra parts, extra videos in case I finish a game early. So, like, Sonic Colors, which I hope everybody's been enjoying, which part 2 went up yesterday, which was all of Sweet Mountain. Because of how I record the length of my recorded parts, I should finish a area of the theme park every part. So I should finish roughly in roughly 7 parts. these will be, because of how I'm doing this, this might not end on a Monday. So, with that, we're edited at this time of live stream, probably day after, maybe that weekend after, so that they're just sitting there ready to upload. Speaking of which, the first one of those, which is going to be recorded, will be Hades by Super Giant Games, because I've heard nothing but good things about that. So, look forward to that. However, I think I've recorded long enough for this part. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and if you enjoyed this, hope to see you Friday with more Xenoblade Chronicles. But this time, let's see what happened after the new world was created. So, thank you for watching. Bye!